In today's episode of AKA Fighter Jet Force, we bring you the latest and most comprehensive update on one of the world's most powerful air defense systems, the Russian-made S-400 Triumph, and its status in 2025. The S-400 has remained a central player in modern air defense strategy across several nations, including India, Turkey, and Russia. As of 2025, the system has seen significant developments, both in terms of operational deployment and geopolitical implications. So, let's dive deep into everything you need to know about the S-400 in 2025. India's S-400 status in 2025. India signed a landmark $5.43 billion deal with Russia back in 2018 to procure 5 S-400 regiments under a major strategic defense cooperation program. Fast forward to 2025, and 3 of these regiments are now fully deployed across key sectors of India's borders. 1st Regiment, deployed in Punjab's Pathankote, aimed at countering threats from Pakistan's airspace. 2nd Regiment, positioned in the eastern sector near Sikkim, covering threats from China. 3rd Regiment, active in the western Rajasthan-Gujarat sector, ensuring a multi-layered defensive net. These deployments are not just strategic, they've already been battle-tested. Operation Sindoor 2025, a real test. In May 2025, India conducted Operation Sindoor, a live integrated air defense exercise, simulating hostile drone and missile attacks. The S-400 system successfully intercepted high-speed aerial targets, including loitering munitions and ballistic missile surrogates. Russian officials later confirmed that S-400 units performed with 96% interception success rate, making it one of the most successful demonstrations of real-world effectiveness outside of Russia. As a result, India is now in talks to procure additional S-400 regiments or upgrade its existing systems with newer radar and electronic warfare components. Delayed deliveries. New timeline announced. Originally, all 5 S-400 regiments were supposed to be delivered by 2024. However, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, international sanctions, and logistical slowdowns affected timelines. According to recent official sources, the 4th S-400 regiment will be delivered by Q4 2025. The 5th and final regiment is expected by August 2026. Russia has assured India that despite challenges, priority will be given to completing the S-400 deal due to the long-standing strategic relationship between the two countries. Technological edge of the S-400. So, why is the S-400 so critical in 2025? Let's review some quick tech highlights. Range. Up to 400 kilometers for aerodynamic targets, and up to 60 kilometers for stealth or hypersonic targets. Missile types. The system supports multiple missiles, 40N6, 48N6DM, 9M96E2, for different layers of threat interception. Radar system. Equipped with AESA radar and target tracking of up to 300 plus objects simultaneously. Time to deploy. Less than 10 minutes, making it highly mobile. This versatility makes it far superior to older systems like the S-300, and even comparable to America's THAAD and Patriot PAC-3, though in different roles. Turkey's integration and strategic shift. Meanwhile, Turkey, the first NATO country to acquire the S-400, has also made progress in 2025. Despite facing criticism and sanctions from the US, Turkey has now fully integrated the S-400 into its National Air Defense Command. However, in a surprising turn, Turkish officials recently stated that S-400 alone is not sufficient in the current threat environment. As a result, Turkey has launched a program for a Steel Dome, a multi-layered air defense shield that includes short and medium-range missile interceptors, hypersonic defense units, directed energy weapons and electronic jamming. Still, the S-400 remains the backbone of their long-range interception capability. Global interest and future exports. Several other countries, including Iran, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Algeria, have expressed renewed interest in the S-400 as 2025 sees increasing global tensions. Russia has stated that once the India deal is completed, they will open limited export slots for other strategic partners. However, delivery timelines may stretch beyond 2028, due to production backlogs and geopolitical concerns. S-400 versus Western systems in 2025. While systems like TOG, Iron Dome, and Sky Sabre are growing in capability, the S-400's multi-target tracking, long-range coverage, and affordability continue to make it a top choice among developing nations. In recent war simulations by military think tanks, S-400 consistently outperformed older Western systems in terms of simultaneous target engagement, stealth target tracking, network-centric warfare adaptability. Conclusion. What's next for the S-400? As we move into the second half of 2025, the S-400 continues to prove its worth on the battlefield and is a key element in geopolitical diplomacy. India is building one of the most powerful integrated air defense networks in Asia, and S-400 is at its core. Turkey, despite NATO pressure, is expanding the use of S-400 while designing its next-gen shield. And Russia, despite sanctions, is delivering, even if slowly, a system that redefines air dominance in the 21st century. Stay tuned to AKA Fighter Jet Force as we continue to track the world's most powerful air defense platforms. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts. Is the S-400 still the king of air defense in 2025?